The first time I saw her, she was standing over there. There was something different about her, something that made her stand out from the rest. I thought at first it was her skin, so soft, so fresh, so clean. But there was more. As I stood next to her, I detected the subtle odor of lemon.
Peace, everybody. Peace, peace, peace. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another press conference. Welcome, 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 everybody. Let me go ahead and check out who's in the chat. Thanks for everybody for coming in. Nightmare Theater, what's going on? Verla Hatcher. We got Conscious Energy. Blood was shed, family. Please make a change. Please make a change. What's going on, Conscious Energy? Got Uncle Vic in the building. Got the Earl Hebner of the Sector, DJ Drama, what's going on? Who else we got going in here? Got Nelly Child, what's going on? Got Bruce Pritchard in the building, Muslim, what's going on? What's going on? So, I want to first start off this live stream, y'all. I want to give y'all a major announcement. Some of you guys may be aware of this. This was heard last night first on Remix's live stream last night. Slander God was the one that broke the news, so I want y'all to hear it from my mouth as well, in case you guys are not aware. So for next weekend, not this upcoming Saturday, but next Saturday, we were scheduled to have Slander God and Stefan debate next Saturday. However, due to some scheduling conflicts, that is outside of the control of the participating parties, that debate will not happen next week. So the only other option that we really had was September the 11th. Now, here's the thing. Slander God is also supposed to have a roast battle on September 11th. So what's going to happen on September the 11th is we're not going to have not one, but two Step in the Ring events. This is the first time this is going to happen. We are going to have two events next Saturday, we're going to have two events on September the 11th. The first event is still scheduled at 8 o'clock between Slander God and Officer Pillsbury. That's going to be the roast battle, okay? And right after the roast battle is done, then we are supposed to have Slander God and Stefan do their debate. So Slander God is going to do double duty on September the 11th. I pretty much asked Slander God if he's willing to do double duty that night. He said that's cool. And I also told Stefan that since we had to change the date to September the 11th, then you have to wait until the roast battle is done. And Stefan told me, yes, that is fine. So I'm pretty much expecting Stefan to wait until the roast battle is over so he can have his debate with Slander God. So I'm really hoping this will go smoothly. We're able to have two events that night. So on September the 11th, guys, is going to be a very, very crazy night. We're going to have not one, but two events on September the 11th. Now, as far as next Saturday goes, I do have a date open. So if there's anybody out there that wants to be in a debate for next Saturday, it is open. From what I understand, I have not heard anything about Corey and Stargate I guess, finalizing the date. Still waiting on that. Stargate and Flacco are supposed to debate, and I still haven't gotten an official topic or date for that. If you guys saw last week's debate, we had Carrie Ann and Shakim Ra. They verbally agreed to do a debate, but like we're still trying to find a topic for that. So there's plenty of debates that have been verbally agreed upon, but I pretty much just need a date for that. So that goes out for anybody. If you guys want to be in a debate for next Saturday, that slot is open. And like if it turns out if we're not able to have a debate by next Saturday, then hey, I guess it's just the night off for everybody involved. So just want to let y'all know about what's going on with that. So yes, on September the 11th, Slander God and Pillsbury, the first ever roast battle. Then immediately after that, it's going to be Slander God and Stefan, hopefully. So just want to let you guys know about that. So let's get on to what's going to happen for this upcoming Saturday. We're supposed to have the debut of Skull Drag 2. She will take on Conscious Energy, who will be making his 5th appearance, I believe. And this particular debate will be about polygamy. Very interesting debate. I've been noticing a lot of the women in the sector are very excited to see this one. So it's going to be very interesting how the turnout is going to be. I was not able to finalize my tail of the tape for this upcoming weekend, but obviously the tail of the tape will be finalized by the time the debate comes up. Now, as always, a lot of people is going to ask, who are the judges? And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did last week, in which I am going to ask for any volunteers that's in the chat. We got almost 30 people here in the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the chat, are there any volunteers that want to judge this weekend's debate? If you want to judge, obviously you have to be willing to get on the panel and explain who you thought won and why. And once you do that, you'll be cashed at $10. So are there any volunteers? I need about 2 or 3. Okay, looks like Tiff wants to be a judge, so that's 1, and I'm hoping that's not the troll Tiffany account. Hopefully that's the real Tiff Griff. So Tiffany is going to be 1 judge. Do I have any more volunteers? I need 2 more judges. Any volunteers in the chat? Are there any volunteers in the chat? Go ahead and let me know. Somebody let me know. I need at least 2 more judges. Need 2 more judges. Looks like I don't have any volunteers. So I did see drama in the chat earlier. So that maybe about 2 more judges I got. So if it turns out Drama wants to judge, that's going to leave me with 1. And so if that's the real Tiff, again, Tiff, if you do want to judge, just want to let you know that debate is this upcoming Saturday at 8 Eastern, which I believe is going to be 5 p.m. your time. And once the live stream starts, Tiff, the only thing I really need from you once the debate starts is just to let me know that you're in the chat. Just let me know that you're in the chat. If you don't let me know that you are in the chat by the time the opening round ends, then I have to disqualify you as a judge. So just want to let you know of that. So if there's anybody else in the chat that wants to judge, I mean, go ahead and let me know in the chat. I need at least 1 more judge. I just need at least 1 more judge. But while I'm waiting on that, if anybody wants to come up. All right, we got drama, so that's 2. It's this Saturday, Tiff. This upcoming Saturday. So if there's anybody that wants to come up, if they want to talk about the debate about polygamy in itself, or if y'all want to talk about anything that's going on in the sector, I just dropped the link. But those are the announcements that I have. Still scheduled for this Saturday is Skull Dragon Conscious Energy. I haven't heard anything. Well, I mean, like I really wouldn't mind D. Darrell being a judge, but he gotta show up because he was supposed to be a judge last week and he didn't show up. Oh damn, Art. Oh damn, Tiff. All right. So y'all, the offer is still out on the table. I need at least 2 more judges. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that they want to be judges and whatnot. So I'm trying to give the chat an opportunity. If anyone wants to be a judge this upcoming Saturday, I'm giving it out. So far, we got DJ Drama. That's all we got so far is DJ Drama. So let me know, Chad, if y'all want to be a judge. What's going on, Conscious Energy?
Peace and love, man. Peace and love, brother. Be accountable.
What's going on, bro?
Man, I just wanted to stop in and say, man, that the debate is gonna be a very interesting debate. We're talking about polygamy. Man, I got some notes and I got a whole thing that I'm gonna introduce to the family on debate night. So I just wanted to say keep doing what you're doing, brother. Be accountable, man. And man, I see, man, you done got a whole lot of subscribers in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's good, man. Channel growing every day, man. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a fiery debate, man. I think I'm gonna try to overtake her in round 2. So we're just gonna see how it goes.
Oh shit, man. You say try to take care of it by round 2, huh?
By round 2, man, gonna try to. But like I say, man, it's an interesting debate because I've been talking to a whole lot of people about polygamy and some folks who are in relationships like that. So yeah, man, I've been doing my research and doing a lot of studying, so I'm gonna be prepared for the debate on Saturday.
Right, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man.
But yeah, man, I just want to stop in and just talk to you, man. So peace and blessings, brother. Peace and blessings. And I'll see you on Saturday. And what's her name? I'm debating the girl.
Skull Drag too.
Skull Drag. Yeah, that's right. Skull Drag. If you in the chat room, Skull Drag, if you listen, I advise that you eat you a good round good meal, eat you a good breakfast, because you're gonna need all your energy. So that being said, that be accountable. I'm out, man.
All right, no doubt, bro.
Take care, brother.
All right, no doubt. All right, so that was Conscious Energy. Go ahead, check them out this upcoming Saturday. And Nelly, I mean, like I guess I'll ask Dr. Bombay if he wants to. I'll ask. But again, I was trying to give the chat I was trying to get the chat more involved with these judging processes. And then, like as soon as I try to give them the opportunity, everybody want to be dead solid. Everyone's scared to be a judge. Pay attention. I guess so. I don't know. I guess so. I don't know. I guess so. Anyways, y'all, the offer's still out on the table. If anybody want to be a judge, just let me know in the chat. Need at least 2 more people. Just need at least 2 more people. So I just dropped the link again, y'all. Of nobody else wants to come up, I'll give it about 2 more minutes. I'll just give about maybe 2 more minutes. Nobody else don't want to come up, then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up and whatnot. So about 2 more minutes. What's going on, D. Darrell? Yo, Nelly, look, and that's exactly why I did the original judging process, just for that reason. The original judging process, that was the original reason why I did it like that, because of that particular reason, Nelly. But again, there are a lot of people complaining about saying, well, who's the judges, well, why they picked that person and whatnot. And there was a lot of complaints about it. And I was just like, well, fuck it then. I'll just have everybody be out there on the table and whatnot. And hold on, guys. Hold on. Authenticated with you. Oh, yeah. So I want to give a big shout out to Slander God. I had all that kerfluffle going on with the live stream on Saturday with the whole flashing and shit. So Slander God was helping me out with this. So if I get somebody out here, then I'll go ahead and put that up there. But looks like I got Tiff backstage. It says authenticated with YouTube. So, but just to be on the safe side, let me put this up. Get Tiff in here. What's going on, Tiff?
It's me.
Okay, never mind. What's going on?
I'm not finna flash a damn thing. I just have a suggestion, just a simple suggestion. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. Since we're sitting up having these debates, is there any way that you can have Shaquem and Flacco debate so they can get whatever the fuck it is they got on their chest off their chest so they can stop this little bitch made ass back and forth ass war that they have? I'm just confused. I get notification, I pop up and they at each other's throats. Like, is there any way we can have that debate? Just a suggestion.
Well, so I think it was a few weeks ago, Shaquem was trying to challenge Flacco to a debate about is violence justified, and Flacco said no. Now, as far as them doing another debate, I'm not particularly sure how's that gonna solve anything per se. Well, maybe it's a possibility we can get them to just have a simple civil conversation. Maybe last for about an hour or two. Now, if it turns out if they do that 1 to 2 hour conversation, is that going to solve it? I don't know, but
I don't know. I just see them going back and forth to each other, and I'm like, okay, how does this get fixed? There has to be a remedy, right?
The one suggestion I made to Flacco was just completely ignored, because the thing with Flacco is that, he usually says Shaquem is irrelevant and all this other stuff. And my suggestion to Flacco was that, well, if he's irrelevant, then you got to act like it. And that means not just going into his chat, but don't go on other panels talking about the dude. And, the less you talk about him, the more other people are not going to give attention to it. Now when it comes to Shakim's case, I do think it's getting a little stale with him when he keeps talking about Flacco, because now it's just like, okay, like we basically heard everything. Okay, you proved your point. So what's next? You get what I'm saying? So those are the suggestions I had for those two, but it looks like that's not working either. So pretty much at this point, I just stay out of it, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. They're grown as hell.
Oh, I guess you're right. Just a suggestion, but thank you very much.
Yeah, no doubt. But is there anything else going on? Oh, never mind. Tip dropped out. I was about to ask if she got anything else going on. Yeah, drama. It could be a final chapter, but if it's going to be a final chapter, then pretty much I need something to be guaranteed that this feud will end. And I don't think it would end if it turns out if they had a 1 to 2 hour conversation. If it turns out it's going to be something like that. You good, D. You good, D. You good. You good with that, D. It ain't that serious with me, D. Ask the Godfather to set it up. What happened to Shaquem Raw? There wasn't really much of anything that happened to Shaquem. He's still doing his lives and whatnot, still doing this thing. There's nothing too much significant, really, conundrum. Really nothing too significant. And turns out Verla is having a live tomorrow at 6:30 Central Time, so go ahead and check her out. About to drop the link again for anyone that wants to come up. If y'all have any more comments, concerns, questions, or anything. And still, guys, I'm still looking for at least 2 more judges. DJ Drama is supposed to judge this Saturday. So if you're in the chat and you guys want to go ahead and judge. Again, guys, if you want to be a judge, then you have to get on the panel and explain yourself on why you thought who won and why and whatnot. Go ahead and let me know. I will give it another 2 minutes for anybody that wants to come up. If nobody wants to come up, then I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. Go ahead and shut this off. Give it another 2 minutes. Okay, looks like Spot'em Shot'em's going to be a judge. Now, Spot'em, I'm not sure if this is the real Spot'em because I saw about like 3 Spot'em Shot'em accounts, and I'm just trying to make sure that that's you, Spot'em. So it looks like we got Drama and Spot'em as 2 judges. I need at least 1 more judge. If anybody is in the chat, if y'all want to judge, let me know. I need at least 1 more judge. I tell you this, I've fallen off most of the YouTube beefing. It's been pointless and unproductive. I'm booking my flight to Philly for 9/11. It's me. All right, Spot'em, I got you. Yeah, man, like there's supposed to be a lot of stuff going on 9/11. And just in case you guys are just coming in on 9/11, Stefan and Slander God, they were supposed to debate next Saturday. That has been moved to 9/11. So on 9/11, Slander God will do double duty. He will do double duty. So at 8 o'clock on 9/11 will be the first ever roast battle with Slander and an Officer of Pillsbury. Immediately after the roast battle, Slander and Stefan will have their debate. So it's going to be a long night on 9/11. Going to be a very long night. If you guys are not going to be at the block party, go ahead and check those 2 events on this channel on 9/11. Should be a very eventful night. Very eventful night, and hopefully everything goes smoothly on 9/11. Hopefully everything goes smoothly on 9/11. About to give this 1 more minute for anybody that wants to come up, anything on their mind, anybody that wants to be a judge, let me know in the chat. I'm going to shut this down in the next minute or so, and that will be it for me. Looks like it's going to be an early night for me tonight. Because usually with these press conferences, it takes a whole different turn. Just waiting on anyone who wants to come up or anybody that wants to be a judge. We got Drama and Spot'em as 2 judges for this upcoming Saturday's debate. Just need 1 more judge, anybody that wants to come up, and I'm going to shut this shit down for tonight. Shut it down for tonight. But yeah, man, it's been a lot of stuff going on this week in this sector, man. Like as usual, had the whole We Unlock thing, this Janet stuff, just a whole bunch of stuff going on. Got Remix having his lives and all that crazy shit that's going on. Just a whole bunch of stuff. We got Carrie Ann in the building. Just emailed you some possible debate topics. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and check that out. Yo, Q Nundrum, what's going on?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
And chilling, bro. Man, what's up?
Man, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. I see D Durella's in there. Pardon me, I'm eating my early lunch. I mean my late lunch. Man, as I was saying in the chat, I've been noticing there's a lot of debates and stuff that's going on, and people are beefing with one another. And I've kind of fell away from the YouTube beef. And as I said before, it's pointless. My biggest question to anybody, in regards to what side you're on, as a Black people, who are our biggest enemies? Is it ourselves, or is it those the mindset of people who have built up a structure against us?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this, and this is what we are. This is what we're doing when we're doing beefing back and forth, making YouTubes about one another, dragging drama here and there. Imagine this. Imagine we're in a locker room. We're on a basketball team. Everybody on the team, everybody in that locker room is talking about how well they can shoot, how well they can dunk, how this person can't dribble, that person can't dribble. We'll be saying all of that shit inside the locker room, but nobody's actually going out to face the actual team, the actual opponent.
Right.
Does that make any sense?
No.
Nobody's actually, they're in the locker room. They're giving all this stuff about what they can do, what they say, what, how smart they are, how well they can do this, do that. But no one is actually leaving the locker room to actually go and play the actual opponent.
Right.
It's pointless, man. And that's why, D. Darrell's my boy, but that's why I no longer follow some of the commentary. I just happen to see yours because your title is pretty catching. I no longer follow the commentary on YouTube. This shit is draining, man. It's draining and it's pointless. It's not getting anywhere.
Right, I feel you.
So that's just my spiel, man. But hey, keep up the good work with your platform, man. And I'm gonna make my donation. You have a Cash App up? I don't see it.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. I keep forgetting to put my Cash App up here. I'm so used to putting everybody else's up there, but it's right there on the screen. Can you see it?
Still don't see it.
It's $ wrestling.
I got it. All right, man, I'm about to make my donation, man. But hey, man, keep up the good work. Love the platform. Peace.
All right, appreciate that, Conundrum. All right, that was Conundrum. He was one of my earliest supporters. I think one of my first ever premieres, not lives, but my premieres. One of my first ever premieres. He was one of the first people that was asking me if it was possible that he could come up, and I had to tell him, I was like, nah, like this ain't even a live. This is a premiere and whatnot. So like that always stuck in my mind though. But yeah, like he does have some points about the beefs, and here's like with my whole thing about beefs, especially in this sector. I pretty much would lie to you. Like if I would try to pretend and say, that I don't like the effery, that I don't like the fuckery, obviously, this sector was based on the fuckery, and it can be entertaining, and I can get involved in it as well and whatnot. But at the same time, like, I do think there can be a balance. There can be a balance of having some intelligent conversations mixed with the fuckery. And I think that's what a lot of people would like to see, a balance of fuckery and intelligence. And basically with some of these beefs, like a lot of it can really stem off from the most pettiest shit ever. The most pettiest shit ever. R.E. Dossett, yeah. I just put the link down. If you want to come up real quick. But yeah, y'all, but that's what I was saying though. As far as the beefs go, I do think there can be some type of balance with it, but I'm not going to really sit here and pretend and say, oh my God, we can't have no fuckery anymore. I mean, that doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. What's going on, R.E. Dossett?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. Well, I've been following this sector that they call Umar Johnson sector for a while, as well as Dr. Umar Abdullah Johnson himself. And I have to say, your channel has developed from analyzing the moves of Dr. Umar Abdullah Johnson to actually be engaging with your public. So I give you a thumbs up for that. And what you just said is also interesting. Yes, there can be fuckery, but it's also good to have some constructive, intelligent lives in it. And I think you're doing the right thing by just balancing the two of them. So is that what you plan to do coming time also?
Could you repeat that one more time?
Is that what you're trying to do coming time? Just balancing intelligent lives, so educating lives together with just entertainment?
Yeah. So like, right. Because like, when it comes to these debates, like obviously I try to make these debates as structured as possible and as controlled as possible. Like that also includes not having the over talking not allowed, because, you know, if you look at other platforms, you know, if it looks like there's trying to be a conversation if there's trying to be a conversation at hand, you know, like you always have that one person over talking and not one person not really getting it off and whatnot. And that's something that absolutely drove me insane. That really drove me insane because I'm just like, yo, bro, like, hey, can we get at least two sides to explain their, you know, their situation? And that's one of the things I really try to do with these debates, you know, and I think with these debates, it really showcase with a lot of people that they're willing to have a conversation without interrupting each other. Now,
yes, the thing is, I've noticed that when Ghost had his previous channels, that used to happen a lot. I went on Ghost's previous channels several times. I also went on DRL's panel last time, and a few times on We Unlock, or as you guys know, Andrew. The thing is, sometimes I was thinking, yo, Ghost or DRL, yet some of those people were quite dishonorable, and they won't keep their mouth shut, and they don't make any sense. So I'm thinking, just block them, kick them off, so that the life remains constructive. Right. And I agree, that's a very important thing to do, is just kick people off that are dishonorable, especially dishonorable females, because they just interrupt the whole sphere. You get me?
Right.
So I think it's a good thing that we've learned from that. And I can see right now, after all the drama is passed, that this sector can actually move towards achieving cultural and social goals. So I'm happy with that. And by the way, my name is Rashid. You can just call me Rashid, okay?
Oh, okay, no doubt.
Yes, and for those who don't know me yet, if you haven't seen my DRL's panel, Ghost former panels, and We Unlock's panel, I'm Rashid Dossett. I'm an anthropologist, sociologist. I'm a novelist. Just published another novel of mine, which is on its way. I published 12 novels by now already. I have 3 master's degrees, 1 bachelor, and I'm unapologetically African, as Dr. Abdullah Johnson would say, completely pro-Black. And I just want to share my knowledge with Black folks worldwide, including in the United States. And I'm just 29. I'm about to turn 30 within 4 days.
Oh man, that's what's up. So do you currently have a channel?
Yes, I have a channel. You type in RE Dossett, you can just find my channel. I have over 5,600 videos. I do lives on almost a daily basis in British English as far as I can. And well, you can just check my channel, subscribe, and well, sometimes I go on other people's panels. Like I'm going on DRL's panel next week also. At least I need to get an email back. So you can also see me there.
Oh, wow. That's what's up. I'm just looking at your channel now. I'm about to drop the link for your channel. If anybody wants to check Rashid's channel, just put the link down if anyone wants to check it out. But yeah, man, like that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You know, like looks like you got a large resume right there. You know, you got almost 7,000 subs. That's what's up.
Yeah. I've been on YouTube in this channel for like 8 years now, since 2013. And it actually grew exponentially after 2016. And since I began to do more things, like having 2 web shops, publishing novels, and doing all of that, the views increased. So I'm happy with that. And what I just want to say in general is that Black folks or African folks that are accomplishing like us, we just have to be unapologetic and don't apologize for being accomplished. So I just hope that more people from the African diaspora will do that. I see someone joined us.
Yeah. So I think Carrie Ann is here for this comment that Nelly put down. There was a point that you said about dishonorable females. So Carrie Ann, you got anything to say?
You know I do. I'm just wondering if you could clarify. Did you say your name was Rashid? What do you mean by dishonorable females being the biggest problem in the sector?
I didn't say dishonorable females were the biggest problem in the sector.
Yeah, could you clarify? What you said?
I just said if you have a panel and the host is asking a question, very simple question, and you keep talking around it and being emotional all the time, but people keep asking you over and over again to come to the point, then My question is, why are you on the panel? Are you just there to get attention? Are you just there to make yourself relevant? Because you're not contributing to anything. That's just dishonorable, both to the host as well as to the listeners. Plain and simple.
Okay, you sound like a very educated man. So I'm just going to ask, again, my question was pointed directly about what you meant about females. So could you speak on that? And D. Darrell, I didn't realize that we had beef to the point where you didn't feel I should be allowed to speak. This is the first time I ever addressed you personally. So, I would be interested to know where that energy is coming from. But back to you on the panel. I apologize. I noticed that. Could you clarify your statements on females, please?
I already explained it.
Well, I didn't hear you use the word female in what you just spoke on. I heard about you speaking about people trying to get attention and over talking. Is that something you associate with people with women as opposed to men?
I did not say that it's only women that are dishonorable. I didn't say that.
Yeah, can you clarify again? Let me say, can you clarify specifically what it is you meant about females? That's what I'm asking you.
I was talking about, because I saw it happening regularly on those panels, that you have women that come on the panel, but they don't make their point, and they're just going on and off about how upset they are and how keep turning around the subject instead of contributing to the topic. That is what I was talking about.
Can you give an example? Because maybe you've seen something I haven't seen. Yeah, can you give an example of when that happened, where it was specifically a woman that did that?
Why are you so upset about when I say woman?
Okay.
I see that's heading towards.
Do I sound upset?
Yeah, because you keep saying about women. Why is that?
Sis. I came on to ask you about that. That's why I'm.
I already explained. I already gave you an example of last time on D. Darrell's panel when it happened.
Hold on, okay. Go ahead, Tiff.
Sis, I just wanted to clarify. I really applaud you for this question because I was wondering that myself. And all you did was sit up and ask for clarification and accountability for him only pointing out females. And he automatically went to the defense saying, why are you upset when you weren't remotely upset? Your voice is at baseline. And men don't like to be challenged. And this guy here sounds like a misogynist. And I'm just going to keep it a buck. I yield my time.
All right. I don't mind you think I'm a misogynist. I don't mind at all. Okay? I clarified my position already. So I don't know what else I need to explain.
Well, it's certainly true that after I asked the question, you spoke for a while, but I don't know that it's true that you clarified your position. I asked specifically why you singled out. I'm sorry, my dog is being disobedient right now. Hush, puppy. Hush.
So if I would not have singled out females, it would have not been a problem?
I haven't said that it's a problem now, but yeah, if you hadn't singled out a single gender for a behavior that both men and women participate in, it is true I would have had no reason to ask you for clarification, which is why I'm asking now, again, very pointedly, do you think, so you said you started and I want to make sure I heard you properly. I heard you start by saying that you didn't say only females do that, and then you went on to quote unquote clarify singling out women for doing that. So I'm just asking, like, if that's not misogynistic, what would be an example of misogyny?
Well, I don't have to go into this. I already explained myself, and I'm not going to go on and on about it.
Oh, he's getting defensive. He is getting defensive.
So,
well, your whole point was about staying on topic.
Thanks. Be accountable for letting me on here.
He gonna run.
I'll see you later on.
He don't like being questioned by a woman. He don't like that a woman called him out on his clearly misogynistic stance, and he just left because he's bitch made. Yeah,
well, I just think that if I had come on the panel and made a statement singling out men, and then a man asked me to clarify, because I do think there are behaviors that are kind of gender specific. So I have to agree with you, Tiff. If I had singled out a criticism of men and a man asked me to clarify, I wouldn't think that it was unreasonable for me to be clear why I had singled out men. So to sit there and talk and not address that, I think is, it speaks for itself. And I think my question has been answered.
Man,
You know, I always perk my ears up when somebody has to begin a conversation by listing their qualifications. You know, Al does that a lot. And my thing is, you know, I can let the quality of my arguments speak for themselves and my character speak for itself. It's obvious if you listen to me speak. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can just, you know, my ethos is established by the logos of what I say. And so I think that was a really good demonstration of what you would call pedantic. And you know, I'm satisfied with the answer he provided or did not provide.
Yo, man, Slander God stupid. He said, damn, they didn't run the third world country brother off. That dude's stupid as hell. Man. But it's interesting though that I got two women back on the panel, because I want to ask you two, since we have this debate about polygamy, do any of y'all have any opinions about polygamy? Are you for or against it?
Do you mind if before we go off into polygamy, can I just ask a quick question of the chat? You know, I came over to this side of the chat and I was really pleasantly surprised by like the free thinking that I saw, and it really opened my mind about letting people prejudice me about people I don't know and haven't got a chance to know for myself. And I'm really disappointed to see that D. Durrell is kind of displaying what I had heard about him, and I was really prepared to listen with my own ears. I see that he wasn't prepared to extend me the same courtesy. So I would just say I'm disappointed by that. He has every right to feel that he doesn't want to hear me speak. But like I said, it's just really disappointing to see him live up to his reputation.
Before I have y'all go any further, I think D. Durrell's backstage, and it does say authenticated with YouTube, but last time D. Durrell came on here and I had that thing happening going there, D, what's going on?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, good, man. What's going on?
What's up, Tiff? How you doing? Hey, Tiff. I guess Tiff paused.
Oh, no, I'm here. Hey, fam, I was muted. My apologies.
Hey, okay. Hey, so I just wanted to say hey. So basically, I was basically, I guess, pointed out by a specific person on the panel. And so my question is that it's not necessarily a question, but I'm going to start out with a statement. I think that the sector has to show some skepticism when we have people that come out from out of nowhere, have a tendency to come on panels, and every time they get on panels, it usually goes into some type of conflictual interaction. Particularly a person that's particularly on the panel right now that comes from a certain side of the sector in which that particular person that she followed lied, he dishonored Dr. Umar, and it's very difficult for anyone, and particularly myself, to give any credence to anything that she would say if she would sit there and listen to someone like Lennon Honor speak for over 3 years, but then come to this side, not knowing any of the panel, not knowing any of particularly the content creators, the trolls, the things that are going on, but for some reason has an opinion on everything. I'm just pointing out logical things that have occurred, and as far as me questioning what is your reason for being here. That's all I'm trying to figure it out, because it makes no sense, because we have people that come and go. They say one thing one day, they come next week. You know, we have trolls that try to become content creators. We have people popping up from all different type of sectors. They want to come in and they say things. They want to have opinions and so forth. But then you don't even know the game. So I'm trying to figure out what is your reason for being here?
Well, it's a big difference between asking me my reason for being here and saying I should not be allowed to speak.
Well, I ended at the end of my question. I said, "Why are you here?"
I hear very well. I was just pointing out the inconsistencies in what you said.
No, that was not an inconsistency. I was very consistent in my statement. I stated very clearly and concisely. I said statements, and then at the last sentence, I ended my point of view with a question to you. Why are you here?
I'm here. Okay, so I'll answer your question and then I'll respond with the question of my own. I'm here for entertainment. That's why I'm here.
Okay, but in that entertainment, you seem to be very opinionated about a lot of things, and you don't know the history of the sector. You came from one side of the sector.
You're repeating yourself now.
No,
I'm
not repeating myself. I'm clarifying. And me trying to figure out why are you here. You didn't answer the question. You said you're here for entertainment, but you're here questioning things. You're here giving opinions on things that you're ignorant of. So I'm trying to figure out again, why are you here?
Well, I find giving opinions and having opinions to be entertaining. Is it time to be able to ask you a question?
So your opinion is somewhat entertaining with no basis for having an opinion, based on you having no knowledge of the actual events that you know nothing about.
Can you give me an example of something I gave an opinion on that I had no knowledge of?
Well, the other day, matter of fact, I vaguely remember the other day you were on a Pacific panel and you were asking questions about content creators that you didn't know anything about. And I think Red Pill pointed out that you don't know this person. You need to go back and check out some of the history of other content creators before you make the statement. Matter of fact, I think you were on I think it was Slander God's panel that you were on, and they were speaking of some things and so forth. And Red Pill pointed out to you that you don't know particular content creators. You don't know what actually happened. You don't know the history. You need to go back and look at the content.
Can you give me an example of
something? I just gave you an example. I just gave you the example. The
example you just gave was me asking questions.
I just stated to you that I remember.
Are you emotional? Are you able to? Can we talk back and forth, or is it just you talking to me? Are you?
No, I am talking. You're trying to interrupt me.
I feel like I'm not getting a chance to speak. No, I haven't interrupted you. I've been very polite.
No, you did. You just interrupted me.
You haven't allowed me to answer you, sir.
I have allowed you to answer. When I was talking, you said, "Can you give me an example?" I stated,
hold on, guys.
That I vaguely remember. If I vaguely remember something, that means it's not clear.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. So I'm gonna give Carrie Ann the opportunity to answer what it is. All right,
so
Carrie Ann,
I would like to have the opportunity to ask some questions of Mr. D. Durrell. I'm just wondering, like, does he own this sector? Do I need his blessings to have an opinion in this sector?
And this side,
like,
you do.
Not finished. I allowed you to speak, sir. I allowed you to speak, sir.
On this
side, very rude,
hold on,
sir.
You're being
very rude, sir. You're being very rude.
No,
sir.
I'm the godfather. In case you didn't know, I have a right to do this.
I've heard you refer to that, and I'm asking you,
no, I don't refer to myself as that.
Hold on, D.
Hold on,
hold on, D.
No,
D. Hold
on.
Well,
that's what referred to means, sir. That's what it means. That's what the word means. My question was in this side of the sector, because I want to be very clear. In this side of the sector, is it agreed by all the constituents that I need your approval to have an opinion? Because if that's the case,
yes, you do.
And so you speak for the whole sector that I'm not allowed to have an opinion?
Yes, I speak for this side of the sector. Yes, I do.
So can you prove that? How would I know that that's true?
Won't you ask the people on the panel? They'll let you know.
Well, I know that I've been welcomed on many panels.
Ask the people on the panel. And
this panel does not compose the entire sector.
No. Ask BA and ask Tiff.
I don't have to ask them.
They'll give you.
Like I said,
you rose the question.
You speak for the entire sector.
You brought up whether or not I speak for the sector.
For the entire sector,
I asked you to ask BA and ask Tiffany, and they'll give you the answer.
And I'm not doing that. Maybe you run
so
the people in the sector,
don't bring
but
that
you do
up.
not
Why
as
would
yet
you
run
bring?
me,
Why
sir.
would you bring up? Do I speak for the sector? I'm giving you the opportunity so they can give you evidence whether or not I
and if
speak
you're
or not.
telling me that I prove it by asking two
Can you
people,
ask
I
them
reject
whether or not? Can you ask them whether or not I speak for the sector or not? And they
I could, but I don't accept that as proof. What don't you understand about
why
what
don't
I'm
you
saying?
do it? I'm giving you a chance.
The sector is more than
a chance to prove to you.
I'm telling you
whether or not I speak for the sector or not. Ask them the question.
So maybe you're used to bullying the people over here. Well, let me tell you this, Mr. Durrell. Right, you've told me that several times. You're not the boss.
Why don't you ask the question to me?
Because you are not the boss.
No, because you don't want to hear
the answer. Guys, hold on, guys.
Because you are not the boss of me.
You don't
And
want
I
to
have
hear
been
guys, hold on.
welcomed in this
Hold on.
sector. I have
Hold
been
on, guys.
accepted on panels. People on this side of the sector have come to my videos
Hold on,
and
Carrie
enjoyed
Ann.
them. So maybe
on.
you're
Hold
not
on,
the
Carrie Ann.
godfather you think you are.
Carrie Ann, hold on. So the situation
don't
we
run
have right
me.
now. Hold on, Carrie Ann. So the situation we have right now is that we're having a little bit too much over talking, and we're not really getting to the root of what's going on. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have D. Darrell speak his speech first, and what I want you to do, Carrie Ann, is to not interrupt. And as soon as D. Darrell is done, Carrie Ann, you can respond. And D. Darrell, like if you could please, at the very best of your ability, try to mute your mic or not interrupt, because I think when we constantly over talk each other, we're not getting anywhere. So I'm gonna start with D. Darrell. Go ahead, D. Darrell.
Okay, so I'm speaking from this perspective. Being I'm basically, in case you don't know, if it wouldn't have been for me and the things that I did for years, you wouldn't have the opportunity to even be speaking as you are right now, in case you don't know. And so in being that, this sector was basically created based on me showing opposition that nobody else did. I think I have the right to have the opportunity to say the things that I'm saying. And being the fact that you came from a part of the sector that I had issues with for over 2 to 3 plus years, I have issues with you on the fact that you were entertaining and supporting and listening and taking for what that person said as gospel. And all of a sudden now you have this epiphany, and now you want to come over here, and all of a sudden I'm coming for entertainment. So was it entertainment for you to listen to Lennon Honor lie about Umar Johnson for years? Was it entertaining for you for this man to constantly repeat a content about another man over and over and over? Is it in my position entertaining for you to hear someone talk about somebody's kids, talk about somebody as a father, saying all of those different lies, and all of a sudden here you think you can partake and interact with us? I have issues with that. So, and you're not the first one to do this, because we've had other people who come in claiming that they're neutral, claiming that they're on this particular side or other, and then they come in and cause more drama in the sector individual. So yes, that's the reason why I have my position, and I will continue to have my position on you until you show me otherwise. And to be honest with you, as long as you're in this sector and you want to rock this way, I'm going to continue to point out my perspective, and I will say this to everybody in this sector as it relates to you. And there's nothing you're going to do about it.
All right, Carrie Ann, you can respond.
Sure. I'm happy to have the opportunity to respond without being interrupted. I would say that you don't know me. You sound hysterical, and it's very funny the different types of attitudes and behavior that people in this side of the sector try to attribute to females, because that was some real emotional shit, not based off any facts. You don't know me. You don't know that I agree with everything that Leonard Honor said. You don't know anything about my interaction on that side of the sector. And as far as me coming over here and causing division, I walked into a shit show over here. It's nothing but division over here. So if you're the one who's responsible for that, sir, I did not cause that. This is your tattered kingdom. So let me be clear. I don't know what type of men you used to over here. I don't know what type of women you used to over here. I know that I'm capable of thinking for myself, which is why I was prepared to draw my own conclusions on you based upon what you said and done with me. I have that capability to think for myself. Some people on this side of the sector, they might need your help. I don't. And as far as you telling me that you're going to hold this opinion of me, sir, you're welcome to think whatever you want. But what you're not going to do is tell me what to do. If people welcome me on their panels, I'm going to go on whatever panel I feel like. And like I said, you're wrong about your assumptions with me on the other side of the sector. I didn't even know this side of the sector existed. So that just right there just goes to show how ignorant you are and what an ass you make out of yourself when you assume, right? Because that what you said is simply not true. I thought for myself over there. I'm going to think for myself over here. And at no point are you ever going to be the boss of me. And I guess you're just going to have to get used to it.
Okay, can I respond now? BA, I can respond.
Yeah. You can respond.
Okay, so that shows your immaturity. First of all, I didn't genderize this particular conversation. It had nothing about you. I said nothing about you being a female. I didn't minimize anything in regards to you. That shows your ignorance of me, because D. Durrell, the Godfather, shows respect and uplift Black females. But again, you not being privy of our content and of the content creators, you're making assumptions again with no evidence to basically form that opinion. And first of all, I am not hysterical. Okay, I am very calm. I'm speaking to you directly. I'm not overly emotional. If you can't handle true Black masculinity, that's your problem, not mine. Third of all, okay, again, as I've stated and repeated, I'm not here to control anybody. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or not. But a lot of times what I do is that when I see certain things, I make assessments about certain people that say certain things, particularly when they come from other different places. And when I speak, a lot of times what I say comes true. And in this situation, that's the inclination that I'm having of you. And therefore, I'm going to do what's in the best interest of this sector. I'm in a position where I have issues with people that come from other places, coming in, wanting to have opinions, again, not knowing the history, not knowing what's going on, but want to have opinions, and obviously for entertainment. Again, I am not here in any ways to offend you, because I didn't say anything offensive towards you, unlike what you did to me. I don't appreciate it, but I understand when you're immature and you being called out for something, you feel uncomfortable. That's your way of responding back. But I'm gonna take the higher ground on that. Okay. But I'm gonna say this to you. You have basically pretty much confirmed what I thought based on my interaction with you. And as you continue to be on panels, which you do have a right to, and say whatever you want to say, I'm going to create content about it. I'm going to say things about it, and I'm going to let things known about if I hear things that I have issues with. That's just not for you. That's for anybody. We've had people in here who claim that they were Black when they're white. We had people coming saying all types of stuff. So yes, I have skepticism, and I'm very suspicious of new people. It's to me, it has nothing to do with me pointing you out directly as like, oh, this lady. I don't care if you was a man, you was a woman. I don't care if I'm suspicious of people, and I'm still suspicious of people that are in this space saying things and pretending to be something that they're not. You're not the only one, to let you know you're not that special. But I just want to let you know that that's what I intend to do, because I have issues with you being in this space, and whether or not you believe everything Lynn and Anna said is irrelevant. You sat there and supported him. You gave him the watch time. You probably gave him cash apps that he needs to take care of his family. You said all of those things. It don't take 3+ years for someone to make a let's say to basically form an opinion of something, whether somebody's telling the truth or not. Lynn and Anna was saying bullshit from the beginning. And people like you, it was people like you and others who are sitting there empowering this man to continue to lie. So I have issues with that. And that's just what it is.
Hold on, D. So before I get to Carrie Ann, there was an interesting comment that Nelly Child put up. I was trying to find the comment and highlight it, but according to Nelly Child D. Durrell, he was saying it may not be particularly fair for you to say the things about certain people, kind of, I guess you would say, being late to the party, finding out about people like Anti-Afro and Lyndon Honor, because there were plenty of people in this sector who took longer than others. But I think what Nelly Child was trying to say, now that they know, there should be, I guess, some credence to that. Do you have any response to that?
Are you speaking to me or to D. Durrell?
D. Durrell, real quick.
Okay, but again, we've had people in this sector who came from other sides that came over here pretending to be things that they're not, being exposed and lying and causing problems. That is a fact, and I see another problem, and I'm just calling it out. Whether everybody has the right to agree or disagree, or because everybody don't have to agree with me. I point things out. People respect my opinion. And so if I see something that's to me troublesome or bothersome, I'm pointing it out. And I'm seeing her as a problem. That's all I'm saying. Now, those who can agree, they can agree to disagree and say what? I see her as a problem. That's what I'm saying. So everybody can form their opinion. That's just my opinion.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and Carrie Ann. Do you have a response to anything D. Darrell said earlier or just now?
Yeah, the amount of backpedaling in just one round is quite astounding. It's gone from I'm the godfather and you need my permission to be in the sector to I'm just giving my opinion and you're free to do as you please.
See
Which
again,
I already knew.
you see the
So we're
conflicting.
interrupting now. So we're interrupting now
Hold on, D.
because
D,
I heard
D,
a lot of
hold on,
bullshit
D.
and I waited my turn.
D,
I heard a
hold
lot
on,
of
D.
bullshit and I waited my turn.
I'm not offending you.
D. Hold on, D.
I listened to all that nonsense. So
No,
you
I'm
sat there
listening
and
to
said,
nonsense as we speak.
you sat there and said,
hold on,
look at how emotional you are.
No,
Look at
you're
how
emotional.
This is why you have a tattered kingdom, because you can't control yourself.
Why do you have to name call?
D, bro. Hold on, D.
Hold on, bro. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna let us
What
speak.
name
Bro.
did I call you?
BA, can I say? I just want to ask you a question. Have I called her? Have I called her name? Have I said anything negative?
What name did I call you, sir?
Wait, I'm talking to BA. I'm not talking to you. I'm asking you a question.
Well, it's my turn to speak, so I would appreciate it if you hush.
Derogatory towards this lady on the panel. Have I said anything derogatory or offensive? I have not.
Okay.
I'm asking for the same respect.
Are you done, sir?
She can't do that. She can't do that.
Are you done?
I'm gonna let you offend me.
Can you control yourself?
D, hold on, D.
I'm gonna let you offend me. So I'm not gonna
right, because you don't control me. I'm gonna speak what I have to say, and that's what's about to happen.
Go ahead, Carrie Ann.
So anyway, all the backpedaling from him being the godfather and I need his permission, demanding me I ask people questions, to all of a sudden I'm entitled to my opinion and I can go on panels and he's just voicing his opinion. If all he had done from the beginning was voice his opinion, we wouldn't be up here right now. He tried to tell me what I could and could not do. And I let him know very plainly that while he might have to think for some people in this side of the sector he thinks he's built, at no point is he going to be doing that to me. He can feel whatever he wants to feel, but until he has control of YouTube, sometimes I get carried away. Is going to do what the fuck she wants when the fuck she wants to do it, sir. And that's how that's going to go down. And I haven't disrespected anybody. Now, another lie that you told, right, is that I made it up out of clear cloth that over in this side of the sector, y'all like to attribute certain behavior to females. And you claimed I didn't have any evidence for that, when on this very same panel, not 30 minutes ago, a man did make a gender statement. And you need to listen more than you talk. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. I didn't say that you said it was gendered. I said over here in this side of the sector that at some points in the conversation, you're more than happy to take all the responsibility for. So when you want to talk about what you built, it's all you that did it. But when it's time to talk about the chaos, you want to blame people who came up in here. If you're such a good leader, sir, why is all the shenanigans going on? I didn't cause this chaos. It was chaotic when it got here. And you know what? I like it over here. I like the chaos. I like the shits and the fuckery. So I ain't going nowhere. And you just going to have to deal with it.
All right, D, go ahead, respond.
Okay, it's obvious what she's trying to do. It's obvious where she's coming from. She's here as an agent of chaos, and I'm going to basically treat it as such, and that's her purpose for being here. She was sent over to do what she's doing. We don't know if she's an AFW. We don't know if she's from Lynn. We don't know what her. To me, it's quite obvious why she's here, and I'm going to treat it as such. And so I'm not here to get into this thing about some stuff about treating females like this and that. I'm not going to get into all that verbiage with her because that's what she wants. I'm not going to go into all this back and forth because when she jumps on panels, this is what she does. So I'm not going to fall for that. I'm just going to treat it as such. I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't do, because you can do whatever you can do. But the bottom line is this: I have a great influence in this side of the sector. And again, whether you like it or not, my influence will be known in regards to you. So it is what it is. You can do what you're going to do, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be like just like for everybody else that came in this sector, saying that this, you got people, like I said, claiming to be one thing, there's something else. You got all these different agents coming from the middle of nowhere, coming into the sector, causing chaos. And to be honest with you, this is YouTube. You know, everybody in here's grown. I'm not here to put all the fires away from what everybody's been doing and so forth. So obvious you came here for a certain reason because you was attracted to what was going on. And again, you want to attribute to more fuckery that's going on. And that's quite obvious. But I'm not going to feed into that BA. I just came to make my statement. She could definitely make her statement. I'm not going to get into the back and forth. I've made my position on how I feel about it. You can like it, love it, or like it. It don't really matter. But it's being known to you and it's being known to the sector, and that's that. So it is what it is.
Well, sir, I'm very glad that you've come around to my way of thinking that I can and will do whatever I want. And for whatever control you thought you had over this sector, it's real. You seem real scary, that little old me. Come on.
So here you go with the insults again. I am not insulting you. You came here, you up in here
little old me.
You coming here to do that.
Little old me gonna tear it down. That's what you're scared of, sir. Little old me.
I'm not scared of you.
Why you on the panel?
Come on,
let you tell you didn't come up here to tell me what to do. You didn't come up here to tell me.
Nobody's trying to tell you what to do.
So why did you hop up here, sir? What did you hop up here for? Just to tell me what I already knew, that I can do whatever I want? Is that why you hopped up here? Because that's what you don't come around to the conclusion of, that you entitled to your opinion. And sometimes I get carried away.
This is an AFW, guys. This is an AFW. She's an AFW.
Come on.
What you're doing is called an ad hominem, right?
No, you're this is an AFW.
One at a time, D.
No, I'm just a woman who just out-argued you. So maybe you associate that with AFW. I've never been that, and you know I've never been that, because if you could prove it or you had any evidence of that, you would have presented it. You know you're lying. You just can't deal with the fact that you just got read. Because I'm going to do what I want, and you started off trying to tell me I have to do what you want. But we both come to the conclusion over the course of this chit-chat that that's not true.
Nobody told you any of that. You're mistaken. But like I said, she's an AFW.
You can go back and rewatch it. You'll remember when you
hold on, Carrie Ann. She's an
AFW. It's quite obvious she's an AFW. It's obvious. It's obvious.
Okay.
Is AFW anybody who
why you get so emotional? Why are you emotional when I say you're an AFW? Why you get so
emotional? Or am I just saying that?
Hold on. Guys, hold on.
It's striking a
guys, hold on, D. Hold on. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Tiff. I'm gonna give you two a break for a little bit. Tiff, do you have any response to what's been said?
Well, this has been quite entertaining. This is my first time, because y'all know I've been kind of out of the sector for a minute doing my thing. This is my first time meeting. Sometimes I get carried away. I just saw dude coming for her, and you know me, black womanist. I just wanted to ask dude a question. This is before you came on, D, and just as I suspected, he's a misogynist and a loser, and he dipped. So I don't know. I had no idea. I don't know nothing. This is the first time, and this has been entertaining. I yield my damn time.
Yeah, it sure has been. Now, D, there is a question I do want to ask. Have you ever checked out Carrie Ann's channel?
Yes, I checked out the few videos that she had. Yes, I did.
Now with the videos that I've saw, she has came at people like Reb G and people like Anti-Afro, and you have been in huge battles with them over the years. So my question to you is, based off of those videos, do you think you can give her some type of the benefit of the doubt, or are you still in the camp of saying, oh, nah, she pretty much has to prove a little bit more for me to trust her? What's your response to that?
Of course. I'm not impressed with anything that she stated. I'm not impressed, and my position stands. And obviously, my interaction today has definitely proven kind of in some way confirmed what I've been thinking. So I'm not changing my position at this point. So it is what it is.
All right. Now the question I got for Carrie Ann.
Hold on. Can I have a final statement?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you can do what you want to do. So why not?
I was asking the host because I'm polite.
Well, you could do what you want to do.
You haven't told me anything new. I told you that 10 minutes ago.
And you haven't told me anything new either, or different.
I mean, you might as well say that the sky is blue, sir. I'm well
Carrie,
aware.
Hold on, Carrie. So as far as your statement goes, what was that statement?
Oh yeah, I thank Mr. Durrell again for sharing his opinion based off other people that he's met. And I understand he's deeply concerned about the state of his sector. And as far as him coming up on the panel to tell me that I can do what I want and that he has an opinion of me, I think that I thank you for that, sir. And time will show how much your opinion matters.
You got a response, D?
Some people just like to hear themselves speak. That's all I can say.
Y'all so bells.
I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, some people like to hear themselves speak. So okay, let us speak.
Well, here's okay. So based off you two talking, and this is just my opinion. I can seriously see you guys being a great entertainment act for the conscious clientele. I can definitely see that happening. What'd you say, D?
I didn't hear what you said. What you stated.
So based off you two just having this conversation, I was saying to myself, I think Carrie Ann will be a great guest on your panel. Whenever you have some big conversations on the panel, and Carrie Ann can be that obvious opposite direction, and you two can have some knockout, drag out fights like you and Conscious Energy used to have. I can definitely see that.
We'll see how that goes. That's all I can say at this point.
Dude, hey, because whenever Carrie Ann and Shotgun Raw have that debate, if Carrie Ann can win, you'll never know. Can have that future debate between you.
Well, my thing is this: she knows where my content is. She knows where my channel is. She's yet to come over, so that's on her.
Well,
that's true. I've been interested in many channels, but I've never watched a single one of your videos. That's a fact.
Yeah, and that's a fact. That's what I stated. You haven't been over to my channel.
Well, you didn't know that for a fact. I was confirming it for you. That's right. I haven't been interested to watch a single one yet.
Okay, you're right. You have not been interested to watch my channel. Therefore, you never been there.
I know you've been to mine, but I haven't yet returned the favor.
What are you trying to get at?
But
again, you know what? But also, I gotta say this, I haven't been into the fuckery like in the last month or so. Anyway, so I guess my channel's not fuckery.
A whole month. So, did you get a 30-day chip?
Hold on, Carrie.
That's like some real accomplishment. 30 whole days.
No, that's not. No. I have real accomplishments. That's enough. I don't consider that anything. YouTube is not an accomplishment.
Okay, so I think that was an interesting thing you said, Carrie Ann. Now, like you was just saying you never saw D. Durrell's videos. Now, do you think that's particularly fair? I guess you would say, to kind of make somewhat of a statement, or I guess a prejudged statement about D. Durrell, because as you said, when you got into the sector, you was checking out the Lennon Honors and the Anti-Afros, and those people have negative things to say about D. Durrell. So do you think that's where the disconnect, or somewhat of the disconnect, can come in between you two? If you go about it that way, everything
I've said about this man has been based on him attacking
this lady is ignorant of the sector.
Hold on, D.
It's true.
D, hold on.
That is absolutely true.
She's showing her ignorance.
D.
I know, bro. I'm sorry, BA.
You good,
I mean, what he's saying is true. I am very new to the sector. I certainly can't catch up on 3 years worth of content. And, I only have but so much YouTube time per night. So I am getting to know the sector. If that's some type of criticism of me, I'll accept it. That's true. But I'm more than, and as we both agreed, Mr. Durrell, I have every right to have an opinion on what I've seen so far. And as you said, I have every right to continue to do so. So as I gain in wisdom and knowledge, I'll get even better. But right now, I'm pleased with my progress. You're the one that's has some opinions and all these emotions about what
I don't have emotions. You can't tell me how I feel. I know how I feel. I'm very calm right now. You're the person that don't know the sector that wants to have an opinion. You're the person that don't know the sector, not me. Okay.
Right. I don't know this sector.
So
That's a fact.
just take Red Pill's advice, learn the sector. That's it.
That's what I'm doing, sir. And I just learned.
No, but you're not.
Hold
You're
on,
sitting
hold
here
on.
telling me. First
Hold
of all,
on.
you're sitting here telling me that
Oh,
again. BA made a good question. How could you be on the other side? Anti-Afro has made a good 150 videos about me, but you don't know D. Darrell? That's a problem. Something is suspicious about it. You mean to tell me all the videos
What's
that they have
suspicious?
said Lennon Honor has been on my panel? You don't even know anything about the history, but you have all these opinions. That just doesn't make sense.
I think that I might
sense.
understand where your confusion is coming from.
The only person that these people hate more than me is Umar Johnson, and you don't even know that.
Let me help explain.
Again,
Calm down. It's okay.
This is the unintellectualism
Take a breath.
of people that we allow to come in here, talk a lot of shit. They say all this different stuff. They're very disruptive and so forth, and they don't know shit. That's all I'm pointing out. And this to me, you basically have proven that to me tonight. You don't know shit about this sector. Coming in saying all this stuff. You're jumping on panels with opinions. You don't know nothing about nothing. But I do what I want to do. I can say what I want to say.
Yes, exactly.
You can show you're right. You're right. You have the right to show your ignorance. That's okay. I understand it. I get it.
Yeah. That's right. And I mean, some things you don't need to have. The things that I've spoken on are the things that I was qualified to speak on. I haven't come up here and given a lecture about the Lord.
Really?
And I think that, sir, can I speak? Is it okay if I speak for a little while? Can I just get a couple of sentences out?
I'm just making a comment just like
you were making a comment. Can I respond to what you've said thus far, sir? Is that okay?
Go ahead. Get it out.
I'm hoping that as I speak, you're listening instead of just waiting for a chance to talk. I know you have this, sir.
Hold on, D.
Sir, control yourself.
I'm not willing to listen to anything you're saying.
Hold on,
sir, control yourself.
I'm not willing to listen to Lennon lovers. I'm sorry. And AFWs. No, I'm not.
Okay, well, you talk about me showing my ignorance. At no point.
No, I'm not showing my. I'm just
at no point.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Are you not a Lennon lover?
Guys, hold on.
Are you not a person that supported Lennon for 3 years?
Guys.
That's
Hold on,
I've
guys.
been trying to answer that,
one
sir,
at a
but
time.
you're too
One at a
emotional.
time. One at a
You're
time.
emotional.
Go ahead, Carrie Ann.
So again, sir, I think the misunderstanding that you
I just asked you to ask a question. I just answered the question.
Come on.
I know she never wants. She got to go into this whole monologue for just answering a simple question. Can we get simple answers for simple questions?
Okay, so let's try this. So as far as
I have
Carrie
an
Ann,
answer. Before you regulate, be accountable, I would like to answer his last question.
Go ahead.
I think that his misunderstanding is that
I'm not misunderstanding that you're a Lennon lover.
Come on, D. Come on, D.
He's trying to twist my words to say.
Are you not embarrassed?
Just say you.
Have you no shame?
D. Come on.
Are you afraid to
gotta
do what I have to say next? Is that why you're
D.
behaving this way?
D. Come on, D.
Okay, man. I'm gonna mute myself, man.
You call yourself a leader? So let's see how long I get to speak this time. I think that the misunderstanding that Mr. Darrell has is that he calls himself the Godfather, and he's built this sector, and he's deeply invested in this identity and this community. I've never been as deeply invested in this as you are. You said Afro Svengali has made hundreds of videos about you. While you have watched all of her videos, the same is not true of me. This obsession you have with Lennon Honor, I watch a lot of different content on YouTube, and this sector, while I found it interesting, does not compose as big of a part of my life and my identity as it does for you, sir. So all this Lennon lover and Lennon hater and all these little labels you have, this is not as big a part of my life as it is for you. So what you're saying is just not true. This is just content to me.
Once again, she's shown her ignorance. Now, everybody knows
wait, as far as my ignorance, hold on,
Carrie Ann. So once again, you're showing your ignorance about me, because everybody here knows what I do for a living. Everybody knows the thing that I do, and the fact that I do this part-time. Everybody knows the fact that I'm not on here all the time. Everybody knows that I'm not greatly vested in what Lynn and Honor says, and been obsessed with Lynn and Honor of all people for what? What does Lynn and Honor have for anybody to be obsessed with in the first
I didn't
place?
bring him up, but
Again,
you keep
Carrie
talking about
Ann,
it.
hold on, Carrie Ann.
The more
I
you
didn't bring him
speak,
up.
the more
Carrie Ann,
you
hold on.
speak, the more you're showing your ignorance. Again, I just beg of you to watch just to watch some content, do some things just to kind of at least educate
I know you
yourself
want me to watch
before
your
you
channel.
talk.
I'll get around to
Again,
it.
but you
Carrie Ann,
can't.
hold
You're
on,
not
Carrie
doing
Ann.
that because what you want to do is be an agent of chaos. What you want to do is just talk a lot of shit.
You can't
But
speak
that's
for
okay.
me, sir.
But that's okay.
Carrie Ann,
That's
Carrie Ann,
okay,
come on.
Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, that is okay. I get it. You're here to do what you're here to do, and I'm here to do what I want to do. Okay. Now the fact of me, I didn't just build anything. I've had people. I
That's
started
what you
in
said
one.
a few minutes ago.
Can I finish?
Carrie Ann,
Can I
hold
finish?
on.
Since I was rudely interrupted. Okay, so I catapulted some things that happened along with other people that come along the way that built this sector. I am not alone in anything. There are a group of tons of people
More
that have
backpedaling.
collaborated and
Carrie Ann,
who have
hold
done
on.
content for a certain cause, and that is to support Pan-Africanism, and that's to support Dr. Umar Johnson in his cause. In case you did not know, because you're not privy to anybody's content to be making decisions. All I came up here is to point out is that we have people that come up and say things and they talk and say, and they're not vested in the reason why we're here in the first place. And that rubs me the wrong way, because I truly
Be
believe
rubbed, sir.
in the that
Carrie
listen,
Ann, hold on.
I'm again, see, now we're talking about the real reason. See, it's not about the fuckery. See, the fuckery came about over the last, let's say, 9 to 10 months and so forth. But there are people like myself and others who do real content that really want to support Umar Johnson, who really want to do things, and that's the reason why we are here in the first place.
So
I
you're
like to
upset
focus
because the
about
sector
that.
is leaving you behind?
I want to
Hold on,
focus
Have
Carrie
you lost
Ann.
control of your sector?
reasons why
Hold
we're
on,
here
Carrie
for the
Ann. Carrie,
community.
please,
Nobody
and
cares
to
about your
support for
message anymore, and you're
Pan-Africanism,
upset.
which
Hold on,
obviously
Carrie Ann,
she's
hold
probably
on.
not Pan-African. To be following Lynn and Honor, I don't think she is Pan-African, and I don't think
So?
she's supporting care about the school. Okay, so my thing is that
So?
that's another reason why we can't be fucking around with people like this, because the thing about it is that they're here to destroy. They're not here to build. They're not here to do for the community. I am. My receipts speak for themselves, but see, she's not privy to even know that. She doesn't
Nope.
even know what I do. She don't know what I do
Nope.
for a living. She don't know my engagement with anything.
Nope.
She don't know my interaction with Umar Johnson. She don't
Nope.
know anything about anything but having
So
a
don't.
conversation. So I'm like, why
Just
are you?
got here.
I'm going to go back to my
Carrie Ann,
first
hold
question.
on, please.
My first question comes back again. Why are you here?
I already answered that question.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And that's all I'm pointing out. Now, obviously, she feels a bit, I guess, disgruntled, and I guess, got her panties in a bunch or whatever, because someone's questioning her on things, and because other people allowed her to speak freely about shit unchallenged.
Yeah.
I just asked that question. But you're getting challenged tonight. The bottom line is this. You've shown.
He's talking for like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna heckle him. I'm sorry.
You have shown, Carrie Ann,
he's repeating himself over and over. I'm gonna heckle him.
That you are here, and it's not for Pan-Africanism.
You already said that. You got anything new, or you just filibustering?
You're here for the fuckery. You're here to cause dissension. You're here to cause.
The fuckery was here when I got here, sir.
Okay, guys, hold on.
That is what you have shown.
If you're gonna let him talk for 20 minutes, I'm gonna heckle him.
Approach you. That's how I'm going to approach you.
Hold on, D, hold on. Look. Listen. Now, as far as y'all basically letting y'all know what's going on, I'm trying to give y'all ample time to say what you got to say. Now, if it's going to take 10, 20 minutes,
he's repeating himself over and over.
Whoa. Hold on. Now, as far as you saying what you have to say, there is a point in There was a point in time where D. Darrell was saying that you wasn't getting to the point, but I was giving you ample time to say what you got to say. So in D. Darrell's case, it got to be the same way. You know,
it didn't take me 10 minutes, and he accused me of not answering because I didn't answer yes or no. I got quick and right to the point, and at no point have I repeated myself. I'm getting fresh points every time I speak.
You even got anti-Afro.
Why
anti-Afro speak?
How many times do I have to listen to the same question?
That seems a bit suspicious. Why is she in the chat?
No, but I don't care about your suspicions. And can I speak?
No, nobody cares that you. Why you keep saying what you don't? Nobody's here to care about whatever. I'm pointing out an opinion. It's not based on whether or not you care or not.
No, you came up here to tell me I needed your permission to speak.
Anybody, anything.
You came up here to tell me you're the Godfather, and I couldn't come into the sector. And I let you know I'm here and I'm staying, and there's nothing you can do about it. So anyway, as far as he said so much nonsense. What was it I wanted? Oh, this thing about me being ignorant. Everybody's ignorant to something. I'm a sophomore. I just got here. That's not a criticism. But I tell you what, I'm not. At no point did I say I'm not willing to listen or I'm not willing to learn. See, the crime is not being ignorant. The crime is staying ignorant. And only one of us has admitted his intention to stay ignorant. And it wasn't me.
Are you finished listening to yourself speak?
I mean, it would be nice if you listened, but I don't know if you're capable of that.
So BA, I'm gonna have a discussion with the panel. I'm not here to go one-on-one with her. All I did was ask.
You tried, but you lost.
And then
you tried it.
I did. All I did was ask her why she was here, and she got offended and made it into this whole big back and forth.
That's a lie. You tried to tell me I couldn't be here without your permission. You're lying. You're lying, sir. You tried to tell me I needed your permission, sir. That's what happened, sir. You didn't just ask that, sir. You're a liar, sir.
You're showing poor decorum as we're trying to interact with each other. That's all I
You're a liar. You're a liar. You didn't just come up here to ask me why I'm here. You're a liar, sir.
Ask you a question, and this is what it turned out to be.
Anybody can go back and watch it and see what you said. It wasn't that. You're backpedaling.
You have proven my point. You proved my point. That's all you've done. You proved my point. Okay, so what you want me to
and watch me still hop on panels and give my opinion whenever I want. Watch that happen. Watch what point I prove. Watch how you tried to tell me that you get to say what goes in this sector, and watch me show you it ain't that way no more. Watch that. Watch that.
What you're trying to do?
Watch that. What I'm gonna do is what I want to do, regardless of what D. Darrell thinks or suspects. That's what's about to happen. That's what's about to happen.
That's what we're doing. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. All over this motherfucking sector. That's what's about to happen. I'm about to haunt you, nigga. Every time I see you in the chat, I'm hopping on the panel, nigga. Because I'm fucking, sometimes I get carried away, nigga. And you might tell these niggas what to do, but you don't tell me what to do, nigga. That's what you about to learn. That's the point that's about to get proven. But how about that? You want to see it? You want to see the chaos, nigga? Here's the chaos, nigga. Here's the chaos, nigga. I'm here, nigga. I'm here. And it ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it, because the people like me, because I'm entertaining and I got shit to say and I'm interested and I'm funny and I'm here, nigga, and it ain't nothing you can do about it, nigga. Go cry me a river. You say it rub you the wrong way, nigga, go rub yourself out. Go rub yourself out. Maybe you will feel better. How about that? It's like that.
Yes, call me all the names.
And I'm off this motherfucking panel. You can talk about me and my asses, nigga. That's how much I prove my plan. Body your ass, nigga. I'm here, nigga. You can talk to me after I leave the motherfucking room. That's what you can do. Because I'm done with your ass.
All you want to say. Go ahead, get it out.
Well,
Tiff, you got any? See, this I did that for a reason, man. See, we got people in here, man, that's agents causing problems. She's a problem. I'm telling y'all. And I know they got haters like, all of my haters is in the chat. They loving this shit. They, she did the real. She got you. No, she didn't. She proved to be what she was. And that's what it is. I did that for a reason. I'm calm. I'm chilling. I'm sipping on a little something. I'm good. Like this shit was just what it is. She getting all mad. Now she want to notice. I didn't curse her out. I didn't call her no names. I didn't say any offensive things about her. She said, then she tried to make it about me being misogynistic, which everybody know I'm not. How the hell, a lot of people, I'm being misogynistic? I'm like, stop it. Just stop. So I just proved my point. That's all I came to do. So it is what I just asked one question. Why are you here? You got people who claim to be black that's white. You got people doing all kinds of other shit. They come in the sector saying shit. Then next thing you know, she gonna pop up and do a channel next month. Everybody gonna come. This same cycle has been going on for the last 8-9 months. New people come to the sector. They start shit. They jump from panel to panel. They do this. They do that. They starting channels. They, and they not even caring about the basis for us being here in the first place. Talk to me about this. Since you want to talk about, let's talk about the school. Let's talk about helping young black boys. Let's talk about Pan-Africanism. When I started talking about that, she had problems because she didn't want to talk about the real shit. She want to talk about all this other bullshit, this fuckery and all. That's good. I'm all for the fuckery. I'm all for that. But at the same time, we can also learn and we can grow. We can also talk about real stuff as it pertains to the black community. She can't do that.
Well, Tiff, you got any reaction to what just happened?
Well, damn. I mean, I never met her before. Don't know. This is weird. But
and to the haters out there, hey, no matter who I get in the interaction with, y'all gonna have a problem with. So it is what it is. Like the song said, haters everywhere. So it's all good to me. So
okay, so she's I don't know. Like I said, I don't know her. Just my first interaction. Every time seeing her, so she basically, in a nutshell, she was a Lennon supporter, and she just came over. Maybe she saw that Lennon was full of shit. I don't know. I'm just saying she could have very well saw through his bullshit and decided to come to a better side.
Possibly.
I mean, yeah.
But then again, she could have been. All I notice is this: every time she gets on a panel, she start arguing. She start arguments. Like, you can be on a panel. Matter of fact, I seen on a panel, everything was kind of cool. She'd come up there talking and saying all kind of crazy shit, and then everybody start arguing. She's done that numerous times. That's just my opinion. Other people can say something different, and so I have to be.
I hear you. But this argument that she had with Mr. Muslim dude, whatever the fuck his name was, that wasn't her fault. The dude came funky in the chat with that misogynistic bullshit, and she asked him a simple question, and this motherfucker just went left on her. Like, I don't know. I can't blame her for that
one.
Well, I don't know.
I didn't see that one, so I don't know. I don't know about that one. But I'm just saying. I'm just showing what I've observed, and all I did was ask a question. My thing is that every time she get on a panel, she got to talk for damn near 15 minutes just to say, trying to show her vocabulary, saying all this. Like, I just asked you a simple ass question. All I wanted was simple answers. She can't give simple answers without trying to show. Is she trying to prove to everybody how intelligent she is? You don't have to do that. Just be yourself and converse. Every time she goes to the panel, it's the same shit.
Hey D, man, you the greatest that ever did it, man. I just watched you play chess, man. You let Shorty expose her true intentions, man.
Exactly.
That's why he's a godfather. That's why he's the godfather. I can't sit long, but exactly, Darrell. But these fools, they won't see that. They won't see it that way. They want to instigate some BS because they want to see you fall. They jealous of you, D. They jealous of you.
Facts.
It's all good.
What's going on, Miss Oracle? Miss Oracle, you there?
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, Be Accountable and Tiff and D.
Hey.
Thank you for having me up. This is a prime example of what's going to go down here in the next couple of months to about September, first couple of weeks. We're going to see a whole range of that type come on over and try and insert themselves somehow. And I ain't trying to tell nobody how to run their page. It's up to you guys to host your page the way you see fit. As long as you're aware of it, then that's all that matters. Just know what's at stake. Learn to, dialogue with different people that will be introduced based on the idea that there are some people in the majority may actually take to those people. Whether they're on this side, that side, or whoever's side, their own side, whatever, But that personality that just came up, that Miss Carrie Ann person, she's been around a while, I'm pretty sure you know who she is, but you just don't really know who she is. But these are just recycled avatars. They're with the same fuckery they've always been with. Basically, all they're here to do is destroy, destroy, and destroy. They're not interested in young black men, young black boys trying to get education through the pro-African movement or any of that. In fact, they're enemies toward it. So they are agents of chaos. You called it right. I'm so happy, my brother, that you was able to expose this bitch, because she's been around a while and she ain't going nowhere no time soon. She's from that side, and that's just what it is. We have these people to deal with, and it's up to us if we're going to engage them or not. Me, I wouldn't waste my motherfucking time because the hoe ain't worth it. That's first of all. And that's pretty much where I'm at with that.
Okay.
You got a response, Steve or Tiff?
Yeah, I just have a question. Has she done flagrant disrespectful stuff towards people? Because I understand, you're basically the tone of what you said is you don't trust it because she was on the other side. But damn, Oracle, you went in calling her a bitch and a hoe. Like, is she hella disrespectful and flagrant?
Yeah, I pretty much know who that is. She used to come for me back in the day in my chat, and I'm almost certain who she is. She sound the same, she act the same, she got the same vernacular, she's the same type of person, persona. And even if she's not, she's from that side. She's over here to start shit, and she disrespected my brother. So either way, whether I'm wrong or right about it, fuck the hoe. She can kiss my motherfucking ass, and that's pretty much where I'm at with that bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we got a comment by Carrie Ann. I think this is towards you, Oracle. Correct me if I'm wrong, Carrie Ann, but she says I never been
coming in here with a character. Stop playing with me, ho. Stop playing with me. Why don't you bring your bitch ass back up here?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Carrie Ann, if you want to come back up, I just dropped the link. If you want to come back up to
because I got a couple of questions I want to ask you and AAS. Why don't y'all just come on up? Stop playing with me. Just come on up here.
Oh,
now,
and my thing is this, BA. When the last time that AAS ever come into your chat? I find that very suspicious.
That AAS came into my chat. I think that's a troll account, D.
Okay,
that's clearly a troll account.
Now, what's going on, Carrie? She's came in other people's chats before. Now she's been on mine before too, so it ain't,
You're lying. That never happened.
Huh? Little bitch, I'm not trying to play with you today. I want to ask you a couple of questions. What the fuck are you doing back?
Didn't you ask me to come up here?
The what?
Didn't you just ask me to come up here?
I just asked you a question about this sector, ho. I'm not talking about you. Don't get sarcastic with me.
What are you asking me?
Let me mute myself.
Did you have any questions or what, how can I help you?
Okay, D-Darrell, Pig Gang. Why you just said that you never seen any of D-Darrell content, but you knew exactly what he was doing about what you said toward Lennon and all of what you claim he was doing just previous. Play it on a replay, whatever you said. Well, anyway, you just alluded to you actually watch his content after you said you did it.
I've never watched his content.
Yes, you have.
Is that what you called me up here for?
No, because you went in on my brother, and I'm a female, you're a female. It's about me and you right now. So don't worry about that bullshit you're talking about. I'm trying to ask you a question. What did you mean by what he was talking about Lennon and him going over there and why he got a problem with Lennon, but you want to interact with us on this side? What's up with that?
Wait, what's your question?
You don't listen good, do you, bitch?
No.
Did you hear that?
No.
Why? Okay. Look, girl. I ain't got time for this shit. Okay? I'm really asking you real nicely right now. I'm trying to be nice, Miss Tiff, so please forgive me. I'm not trying to be rude or curt or any of that.
I'm just trying to do whatever you feel you need to do. I'm not hurt.
Plain Jane, you stated earlier that D-Darrell would go in in Lennon and you talked about him on that level about how come he's, you know, against Lennon, what he got to say about Lennon, but then you turned around and claimed the entire argument y'all had or discussion, whatever you kind of call it, that you didn't never even watch none of his content, but all of what you were saying, the nuances of what you were saying were related to you do know about his content. So what's up with that? Either you know about it or you don't know about it. Because I'm like, D. Darrell, how the fuck you don't know who he is? But you're from that side. You've been in this sector all this goddamn time, but you want to say you don't know who he is because you're a fucking liar.
I said that I haven't watched his content, ma'am.
No, you a liar. Yes, you have.
I'm not a liar.
That's why you coming for him, because you know who he is.
I didn't come for him. He came for me. He told me
no,
needed his
you came for him. No, okay. You came for him first.
Okay. Anything else?
You ridiculous. You're a destroyer.
You called me a bitch and a hoe on his behalf.
Nothing but an infidel agent. What department you work for? The FBI, the CIA, or the goddamn police? Who you all from? Three. Who done sent you? Where you from, bitch?
All three of them sent me. Booga booga.
Well, tell all three of them to kiss my motherfucking ass. Ain't shit going on as usual. I don't know why you motherfuckers always coming trying to infiltrate some shit. And some more people coming, ain't it? Tell the truth. What you laughing for? It's some more people coming, ain't it?
Yup.
Under anonymous, Carrie Ann. You couldn't think of another handle with a fat
right?
cheeseburger. You see, I'm trying to lose weight. How you gonna insult me with a motherfucking avatar with a fat, juicy, greasy cheeseburger on your fucking avatar?
You must be my avatar is the American flag.
Your ass won't come up.
That's not a burger.
Tell your queen. Tell your master to come up here. I'm tired of talking to you. Avatar, bring your ass up here.
Now, hold on, Oracle. Hold on. Now, like on Carrie Ann's channel, and I'm only mentioning this because I'm trying to be fair and I'm trying to piece everything together. But Carrie Ann has videos where Anti-Afro has made videos about her, and there were times where Carrie Ann would say that Anti-Afro is out of control.
I get it, Bill Kahneman. You don't get it. That's just a front. They always play like that.
I mean, you don't have to speak up to each other. Don't have to defend me.
Look, I ain't talking to you no more, bitch. Bring your master to talk to me. I don't want to talk to your little infidel ass no more. Go back to that.
Just because D. Darrell is your master doesn't mean I have a master.
Oh my God.
Shut the fuck up. Well, anyway, Bill Kahneman, that's just a game they run. They just playing skit. They always play like they're against each other and they be on each other's side. Look, I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy. They could be in your chat talking to each other, be 2 or 3 avatars, and they're all the same damn person. I'm telling you, this shit run real deep. We've been dealing with
We've been dealing
with this kind of shit. This old crazy retarded shit for years.
You caught me.
For years.
I thought I was smart, but you caught me. Darn. Busted.
That's supposed to be funny. That's the sarcasm was supposed to make us laugh. I don't get it.
Everybody in the whole chat is actually me. They're all me.
Yeah.
And we're all out to get you. We came to infiltrate. We're infidels from the deep state.
Yeah.
We're here. We want to steal your, I don't know what you have that would be of interest to me, but yeah, we're here.
Why you like Lennon so motherfucking much? He won't even marry his motherfucking wife. What the fuck he got on you?
I don't have this obsession with Lennon Honor that y'all have.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay. What else
you
do I
from
have?
the Cookie Crush? Lie, say you deny. I dare you.
Deny what?
Deny. Say fuck Lennon.
I'm not. You don't run.
No. See, they never.
She won't say fuck Lennon.
I'm not gonna say everything you tell me to say.
I'm done.
Fuck Lennon. Fuck Don. Fuck AAS. Fuck them all.
I mean, I don't take orders, so I say what I want to say when I want to say it.
Fuck Don. Fuck AAS. Fuck them all.
Well, I guess that proves you're not an agent because you said those magical words.
Fuck Don.
I bet you won't.
Because I couldn't say it if I didn't mean it. That's a real good test you worked out there.
I bet your buffalo nipple your ass won't say it. Say it.
Yeah, that's a great test you worked out.
No. Say it.
Say what?
All that word, all that mouth, you could have been said it.
Yeah, I could have, but you don't run me.
Say fuck Lenny.
Y'all are
I don't join YouTube games.
Okay.
Your little
Okay.
initiation
You want me to
rights
tell you I
don't
love
mean
you? I love you. Now say fuck Lenny.
Fuck Don. Oh, sorry, my bad.
You don't run me, man.
Say fuck Lenny.
What is this, a fucking cult?
You want to say that you was watching Lennon Honor for 3 years and talking about cults? Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
How do you know what I've been
You got
doing
no
for 3
audacity to
years?
say that? Really? Now, that's funny.
Look, I found all y'all niggas during COVID. You sound stupid. You don't know
No,
anything
you
about
sound
me.
stupid. You don't know shit
Just
about.
how do you know what I've been doing for 3 years?
Please,
You
stop
think
it.
because Lenny been around for
Stop
3
it.
years, everybody been watching him for 3 years?
But
You know how
Agent.
crazy that sounds?
Little infidel. Say fuck
Yes,
Lenny.
ma'am. That's me,
Say fuck
Agent
Lenny.
Infidel on deck. Yes, ma'am.
Say fuck Lenny.
I say what the fuck I want to say when I
You
want to say
said
it. So look,
fuck, not say Lennon.
I did you the courtesy
Lenny.
of coming up here so
Say
you can call
Lenny.
me hoes and bitches.
Say
This was a
Lenny.
favor to you.
Say
So you
Lenny.
I did this as a favor
Who's
to
crying
you.
the river now?
So you could earn your little cookie
Who's
points from your
crying the
master.
river now?
So I'm a hoe a bitch, an infidel agent.
Stop playing with me. Cry me a river. Go
Okay, I'll
ahead.
cry.
Go on.
I'm crying right now. The tears are flowing.
I can't with you. You a whole mess.
Yeah.
Lennon, you need to recruit new people because your whole team, I'm telling you, man, they falling apart. They falling apart. Need to you got any room on your roster because they might start calling you for, professional counseling. I'm just saying.
Y'all are really
this shit is hilarious, man.
It is. Y'all are so sweet.
No. You watch the same Negro talk about one man, obsessed with one man for years. So stop.
No, that's you. I haven't mentioned that man's name one time.
You shouldn't even talk about anybody being anything. Please stop it. Stop it.
Y'all are obsessed. Y'all
Lennon's been obsessed with Umar for years. You watch the same videos, the same lies, the same man scam you for a fucking keyboard and shit like that, and then you want to sit here and try to criticize other people? Please stop it.
What I do is whatever the fuck I want to
Well,
do.
okay, then what we do is whatever the fuck we do.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Let me tell you what I heard about you.
That LB,
what did you hear?
I'll tell you what I heard about you.
What you heard? What you heard about me?
I heard that one of the reasons you might be mad is because Lennon be getting super chats and you be having to pay people to be your friend. That's what I heard.
Oh, I gotta pay people to be my. Who I'm paying to be my friend, baby?
I'm just telling you what I heard.
Who am I paying to be my friend? Baby, Lennon don't make 10% of what I make a year. I'm not on YouTube to make money, baby.
I'm talking about what you spend, not what you make. I heard you be paying little boys.
You don't know the Godfather. You don't know what I do. You don't know.
I heard you got some weird little thing where you be paying
somebody that needs super chat money. Somebody that needs super chat money to pay his fucking bills. Stop it. Stop it.
Right. I heard you be paying little boys.
You heard
look up to
you. You heard, but you didn't see. Do your research.
I heard that you be paying them to call you the Godfather because you got some type of weird
research, baby. That's
what I heard about you.
You heard wrong, baby. Do your research.
Because you ain't heard nothing about me making up shit about what I've been doing for 3 years.
Businesses.
So let's do a yes or no on you. Yes or no, you be paying young men, and you got to think for young men.
You think?
Have you ever given money to a man over 25, or do you have a preference for teenage and young adult men?
Is fucking impressed.
Do you pay young adult men for their company, sir?
Super chat? That ain't shit. I make that in 10 minutes.
Do you pay young men for their company, sir?
You don't know shit about me and you talking shit.
I'm asking you.
Stop it. Stop it.
Do you pay young men
you don't know shit
for
about
their
shit.
company?
You just up here talking crazy.
No, I'm asking you a direct question.
To say that is laughable. For you to fix your mouth up and say I'm
have you ever given money to a man over 25, or do you have a kink for young men, sir?
You got to be losing your goddamn mind to be thinking I'm jealous of anything with Lennon Honor. Lennon Honor can't even shine my fucking shoes. Lennon Honor can't even shine my fucking shoes. Lennon Honor has no fucking achievements. Lennon Honor never owned a business. Lennon Honor worked consistently in his life. Motherfucker been sitting there unemployed on fucking YouTube. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
You don't pay young men to be your friend.
You sitting here trying to talk about Lennon, trying to compare me to Lennon Honor like apples to fucking oranges. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, what you yelling for? Obviously you triggered about it. You continuing to show your ignorance.
Real quiet.
Please,
You
I'm
pay young
real
men
like, wow,
Let
you
Lennon
gotta
hear
be
him.
mentally
You
ill.
pay young men for their
To
company.
compare me to Lennon Honor?
Do
Are you fucking kidding
haven't
me?
mentioned
A
Lennon?
motherfucker that didn't work
Do
for 8 years,
you
a motherfucker
pay
begging for
young
super chat money,
men, sir?
can't even pay his kids fucking medical bills and shit. And you want to compare that to me? Are you serious?
Paying young men to call you godfather?
Obviously, like I
Do you
told you
pay
before.
young men to call you daddy?
Like I
Yes
told
or
you
no?
before, shit talking
Do
shit.
you
You don't
pay
know the
young men to
You're a
call you
Lennon
daddy?
lover. You're
And with
obviously a
that,
Lennon
I'm
lover.
out.
You're obviously here to be of chaos, to cause chaos. That's obvious. Please stop.
So I'm not sure where Carrie Ann went. Those three, for those y'all who are not aware, I did not drop her off. I don't know if her phone died or where the case is. Hold on, wait a minute. Carrie Ann's in the chat. Oh damn, where's she at? Well, looks like there's a accusation right there, D. You know,
What?
so maybe
I'm
you will
obsessed
like
with
me if
Lennon?
I was a so D.
Really?
So
They
D.
project.
D. I want you to just give a simple yes or no. Apparently now, I guess she's asking, do you give young men money for company? Is that a yes or no?
Are you fucking? I'm not gonna even acknowledge that.
I can't believe you right now accountable.
You see,
Be accountable. You really
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
ask him that?
Well, he only
Stop playing with me.
Hold on, wait,
ask him that.
Wait. The only reason why I'm asking this is because this is the Umar Johnson sector, and we already know.
I'm serious.
Whoa, Oracle. Hold on.
Nobody can repeat my name. I'm not saying nothing.
She the one needs some dick. Is obviously
Stop doing that.
Let me talk.
We are letting you talk. We listening. Can you
Oracle,
please answer the question?
Oh my God! Hold the fuck on, Oracle! Goddamn! Hold on. Let me talk. Now,
why you panicking?
Man, get the fuck off, man. God damn, I told you to hold the fuck on. Now, the only reason why I asked that question is because this is the Umar Johnson sector, and we all see how it is when accusations are being spread across the board and becomes a wildfire. So with all that being said, that's why I asked D. Darrell right off the bat so we can go ahead and end it with that. So that's why I asked. For anybody out there, if you guys know about this sector, you know how that can go. So, Oracle, I'm about to bring you back up. I apologize for yelling, but I was trying to get that off. I do apologize, Oracle, but I was trying to get it off.
Here for, man. She here for the fuckery. She actually showing her true colors, and that was the purpose. That's why I did what I did.
All right, I got a question. If she can ask D about what she heard, how come we can't go on Lennon's panel and ask him about that bussy pic I have in my phone of him bending over and dropping it like it's warm when he was sending it out? I mean, if questions are going to be asked, these people on the other side, now I'm beginning to understand. They didn't ask me 100 times, am I fucking Dr. Johnson? They didn't ask me 100 times about this, that, and the third. But let's question them. They don't want to hear. They wouldn't even allow yourself to have a dialogue with anybody on that other side. So I've never heard nothing of the sort of D paying young boys.
That's what I'm saying. Just dumbass shit, you know.
I've never heard that. I don't know if Lennon, but then again, can you really blame her if Lennon is making that shit up? Like he make up shit about Dr. Johnson, like AAS make up shit about me and you, D. Maybe it's just some shit they made up that they told her and she just didn't know. You know, I mean, you know what I mean?
Right. You know, so, my thing, I purposely did what I did just to see what she was about. And she proved it to me. She basically here as an agent, man. I saw that I saw that shit from the beginning. I said the first time I get a chance to talk to her, I'm gonna test and see what she about. She's shown me what she about. It is what it is. That's just me.
So hold on, D. Let me go ahead and say this one more time. Ghost, again, bruh. This is the Umar Johnson sector. When stuff like that gets talked about, it's going to spread like wildfire. So that's why I asked D. Just a simple yes or no. That's the only reason why I asked.
The answer is fuck no to satisfy whatever the dumbass she was asking. But anyway.
Right.
But see, my thing, again, BA, like I said.
Hold on, D. Okay. Hold on. So again, for those y'all who've been in this sector since October, y'all know how shit gets spread across the board. We saw it with Lennon, we saw it with Rev G, we saw it with Shaquem, we saw it with Flacco, we saw it with D Darrell with the insurance stuff. That's why I was trying to knock it out the park right then and there. Otherwise, much like with you, Ghost, we're gonna have people like Anti-Afro saying that you're a pimp and you paid Don off and all this other stuff. So that's why I was trying to lay it out right then and there instead of this shit building up. That's the only reason why I asked.
These niggas saying just because see, this is the craziest shit I'm talking about. Like, just because I super chat a whole bunch of people. They just because these fools think just because I gave people super chats that I'm paying them to do shit. I ain't paid nobody to do a goddamn thing. I've given super chats to everybody on this side. Everybody that has done content has gotten super chats for me. So what that means, I'm paying for everybody. That means BA, I'm paying for you to do content because I know I've donated to you. I've donated to Shaquem. I donated to Flacco. I've donated to Ghost. I've donated to Slander. I've donated to everybody. I've donated to Stargate. Shit, I've donated, like, so that means everybody I donate to, that mean I'm paying for them to do shit. I don't get that. So that means I'm paying you to do debates and shit. I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I give a donation, a cash app, and then somebody say thank you, D-Rail, for a cash app, that means that I'm paying them to do shit. You know who actually said that shit? That was Lennon Honor saying that I was funding a criminal enterprise. He said he started that shit. And that's something that AAS was saying months ago.
So I'm going to go ahead and respond to Oracle, and I'm going to give Oracle a little challenge. So, Oracle, I pretty much think what you're going to do now is you're going to do a live stream, and you're going to say, I'm an agent. I work for the Illuminati. Well, here's my challenge to you, Oracle. Go ahead and show your proof that I'm an agent. I got $5,000 on me. If you can show that I'm an agent, I will give you $5,000. Prove it. Prove it to me and prove it to the rest of the world that I'm an agent. So go ahead and do that, sweetheart. I'm waiting, and you got 30 days. You got 30 days to prove that I'm an agent. 30 days, I'll give you $5K right off the top. Prove that I'm an agent, and you better show receipts. You better show receipts. You better show everything that you got that I'm an agent. So go ahead and try. Do your best. I got $5K. You got 30 days. Go ahead, D. Darrell.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, like every time I donate to somebody, that means that I'm fucking, and people saying, oh, that means is he running BA shit? I'm like, damn, I can't give a fucking cash app. That mean every time I give a cash app, that mean that I control what everybody do. Are you fucking kidding me? Like stop it with this shit, man. This shit is ridiculous. Like I can't. So now I donate to somebody, that mean I control them. Really? Come on. Y'all supposed to be smarter than this.
Oracle, you got 30 days to prove that I'm an agent. I got $5K. Quit doing all that talking. You better show that I'm an agent. You got 30 days. Go ahead, D. You got 30 days, Oracle. That's all I know. You got 30 days to prove that I'm an agent. Go ahead. You better prove it too. I got $5K on it. You better prove it real quick. You got 30 days since you got all the answers.
BA, we know you're not an agent, man.
I know I'm not either. I'm just showing how stupid Oracle acting right now.
But BA, I got
show my true damn colors. The fuck
out.
Yeah,
I got to ask you a question, and I'm gonna ask Tiffany, both of y'all, this question. Don't you think we have a right to be somewhat skeptical and show some kind of like to people that just pop up and start saying shit? I'm just saying, man. Like, don't you think we don't? So we just let anybody just run shot throughout the sector, get on panels, talk shit? I mean, let me know where I'm wrong in it. I don't think that's a problem with us trying to see where new people coming from.
I hear you. But I figure shit, people let Al come through the sector with his fucking opinions.
And that was the problem. And you all know I had a problem with that.
Yeah.
So I think with Carrie Ann, when I first met her, I was basically asking her questions about where exactly, that she came from as far as the sector go. And that was the point I was trying to ask you, D, because when I looked at her content, she was making a lot of stuff about anti-Afro, but what really got me was that Carrie Ann said that she actually got blocked from Lennon. And that's what kind of perked my ears up a bit. So that's why I was kind of like, well, okay, well, maybe she's good. Now, as far as this conversation, the jury is still out. But I mean, it goes back to what I said, D. Like, I think if you and her can somewhat work together and maybe be on certain panels, maybe there can be a better understanding. But that's just my opinion.
I'm gonna say this, man. We've allowed too many people to come in this sector just saying a bunch of shit. And Tiffany just brought about Al. Al came up in here saying all kind of shit. Turned out he lived in a fucking residential center and shit. But he got the audacity to try to talk down about me and Umar and other people looking down on him and shit. And this Negro living off a fixed income in a fucking facility and shit. You see, that's the kind of shit, people come and say stuff, then they turn out to be frauds. So my thing is that I just was, because to be honest with you, man, and everybody know, man, I talked about, I've been doing a lot of different type of content. I don't nearly do as much content as I used to do. I don't nearly do as much. But I have noticed when I'll be watching from the clouds, particularly on weekends, I see this chick jumping on panels and got the need. She always had this need to try to prove how she can outwit people. She start debates when there's no need for a debate. You all can have a discussion, just talking about something. She'll come in and bring up some shit and then cause a argument, and then she want to prove how intelligent she is and argue. I've seen her do this at least 3 times. I'm just watching from the clouds. Nobody know him. I'm not in the chat. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Why is every time this chick come up, this is always her interaction? And my thing is this. And I noticed she starts saying this stuff about, nobody in this sector. I mean, yes, there are some guys who have said some things about females and so forth. Even here, I've been from the opposition. They don't like the song. They claim that my songs and shit was misogynistic and stuff like that. But every time she have an interaction, she bring up this shit on some gender this or that, or the men this and that, and you don't want to be. Nobody's like that here. For the most part, most of the men in this sector are not like. I know Flacco has said some things and so forth, and maybe some others that, one could say, wow, why would he, people don't agree with this and that. But every time it's the same negative energy, the same negative, arguments and so forth every time. So I'm wondering what is she really here to do? You know what I'm saying? That's all I was stating. I asked her one simple question and she made it. All she had to do was say, I'm here for this and that. But she took it into, I'm going to expound on this and I'm going to show this. And, you can't tell me what to do. Nobody's here to tell you what to do. But I do think that my opinion is something that's very valued, not valued in this sector. I have the right to form that opinion. And I think, I've been deemed as a very influential person. So why can't I form an opinion and say something? Nobody trying to control you. Nobody trying to tell you what to do. All you did tonight was you said a bunch of shit to offend me and said stuff. I never said one negative thing. I didn't say nothing about, you this and that. I'm trying to you tried to feminize me and all this other shit. I didn't say, I just listened to you say whatever you said. You just proved my point. That's all you did. So it is what it is for us from where from my perspective.
Right. So I see We Unlock's in the chat, and great news, We Unlock. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be the topic anymore in this sector. So we got a whole bunch of new topics going on in this sector. So, but anyways, guys, it's been a little over 2 hours. As always, guys, these press conferences go in a completely different direction. Tonight was no different. So, do I got any final words from you, Tiff?
Yeah.
No, not really. Thanks for having me. This shit was entertaining as hell. And looks like I'll be missing out on a lot, and I need to step back in more often.
D, you got any final words?
Man, drama, quit hating. You still my number 1 fan. Just admit it.
All right, guys. So look, I don't know who going live next. I already know some of y'all chopping at the bit. Remix may go live after this. Slander may go live. I don't know who else is going to go live, but go ahead and check them out. A lot of shit happened in this live stream. So Go ahead and check them out. So anyways, Tiff, D, Darrell, I appreciate y'all for coming in, and all y'all come in and tune in on Saturday. I appreciate everybody for coming in.
Peace.
All right, bro.